Still awake? Something on your mind? Give me a call, 323-KL5-KTRK. Ask to speak to the cute one. Hey, all you night owls. Is the human race going crazy, or is it just me? Seems like all you hear is bad news lately. Anybody feel the same way? Feel like the world's cracking at the seams? Why don't we make that the topic for tonight? And if that doesn't work, you can all go back to calling in with the usual pervert stuff. Line 5, you're on with the Deb of Night. So tell me, society going to hell or not?
I think so, Deb.
And why is that?
Well, for one, I lost my job a month ago, and our management gave themselves a bonus for it.
I'm sorry to hear it.
And just the other night, I happened to look out my window here in Santa Monica, which used to be a nice neighborhood. I saw the local diner where I've been eating my breakfast for years get shot to pieces. Can you believe that? Like, no one cares about anyone anymore.
I hear it.
And my neighbor's boy, he's been using speed since he's in junior high. Steals from his parents.
That's a shame.
Yeah, you know, there was a time when this sort of thing just didn't happen. You know why?
Why is that?
Well, because a man could beat a woman and children when they got out of line. They didn't even have to be blood. You could just slap the little bastards.
Ah, the good old days. Why don't you hit the activity room and reminisce some more, Grandpa? Anyone have any musings that don't end up in assault charges?
Yeah, hi.
Whoa, here's a rare event, a female perspective that isn't my own. Go ahead, sister.
I just wanted to say that I agree with you for the most part. Things have really started to suck in the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like I can't see myself bringing a child into this world, you know?
I hear you.
Except if it was like Ash Rivers' baby. Oh, he is so amazing, Deb. I would, populate a minivan for him. Oh, my God.
Yeah, but what are the chances of that happening?
I don't know, but I'm, at his club every night.
Okay, but back to the topic.
Oh, and this one time, I was working as a waitress at this award show, and I served him a drink, and he told me, "Thanks, beautiful." And there was, a moment, definitely something there, you know?
Sure, girl, but tonight's topic isn't Ash Rivers.
Yeah, well, that's probably really good, because all of you other females better stay the hell away from him. You know what I mean?
I'm glad to provide a public forum for the whacked out of both sexes. Let's try to stay on topic, shall we?
Deb of Night.
That's me.
I recently found out I was a vampire.
Oh, I was one of those ones, and then it was November 1st.
That's not a joke. I'm really worried about this.
Uh-huh.
This girl at the club took me into the bathroom and she did something to me.
Back in my club days, we used to call that a favor. Oh, caller, could you hold on? I've got Frankenstein on the line. Frankenstein, something you want to add to this conversation? I see. Your rebuttal, caller.
I'm not lying. It happened to me. It could happen to anyone. Fire!
Ooh, good point. You want some advice? Wash off the eyeliner, put on something that's not black, and go get a tan at the beach. Jeez, the Deb of Night show does not endorse the goth lifestyle, and take it from Deb, pretending you're a vampire only impresses people of similar physical ickiness. Next caller.
Deb, I think the world's been messed up, is messed up, and will continue to be messed up.
Oh, an optimist.
Now, bear with me, but I know what the cause of all the world's problems is.
Nipples on TV?
Exactly.
Nudity?
Not too much nudity. Not enough nudity. Clothes make a person dishonest. They're hiding their true selves away under them. Clothes promote problems like class and sense of piety and concealed weapons. Why, how much do you think we spend on clothes as a people? What if that money were going towards science? Why, we'd be living in a futuristic techno world by now.
Have you ever been to a nudist colony? Not attractive.
The fact that you think it should be is a side effect of the prurient media. You're not desensitized to nudity. Just think. If the man at the movie concession wasn't wearing his pants today, you'd storm out of the theater in a tizzy. But in a nude world, it'd be popcorn and a medium soda, please.
No, I think what would happen is I'd lose my appetite.
And isn't obesity one of our nation's biggest problems? Another benefit of nudity. And what about all that hullabaloo that people make when a person walks around the way Mother Nature made him on a brisk spring afternoon? Arrested for public indecency? Why, in a nude world, it'd be commonplace. Folks would ask you, how many people did you expose yourself to today?
As proud as I am of my girls, I think I'm going to limit them to private appearances. Next caller.
Deb, this is it.
This time I've stumbled across something that's bigger than anything you could possibly imagine. A threat to the entire human race's existence.
Ah, Gomez. You know, it's been a bad night when I've been looking forward to your call.
Deb, nothing could prepare the world for this. This is the biggest story in the history of humanity ever. Ever, Deb. How I found this out I can't say, but I'm risking my life to tell the world this. Are you prepared for this?
Sure.
People of Los Angeles, vampires walk among us.
Ugh, not vampires again.
Hear me out, Deb. Vampires are among us and have been since the dawn of time. In Los Angeles, well, there's more vampires per person here than anywhere else in the world. People are killed by vampires all the time, but their secret vampire society covers it up. Who blew up that warehouse in Santa Monica? Vampires. What happened to the crew of the Elizabeth Dane? Vampires. Want to know what happened to that sarcophagus that disappeared? Vampires took it. The Prince of Vampires, to be more specific. He wants to use it against a league of other vampires that have been trying to get a foothold in our city. And get this, there could be an even older vampire in the sarcophagus. An ancient super vampire.
Right, vampires. They're everywhere. You can't throw a rock in the city without hitting a vampire.
It's the truth, Deb. The undead are all around us. We need to rise up and destroy our evil vampire overlords before it's too late.
You heard him, folks. Gather up your crosses, garlic, and neck braces. Oh, brother. Well, Deb's not undead, but the sun will be up soon, and she's dead tired. She's going home to get some hard-earned R&R. But don't worry, she'll be back same time, same station tomorrow night. Until then, fans, don't let the vampires bite.
Thanks for the follow. I was letting the radio show... I've run out of radio shows to listen to. But, come back. Come on. I'm trying to pull the game back up. But I like doing that so you guys, I don't have to stand next to a TV endgame and let my blood levels run down while we listen. So I can just play it while I'm on breaks or while I'm opening the game. It's very convenient. Anyway, thanks for the follow. Let's continue. All right, I gotta go get my money. My money. And probably something to drink. I'm very thirsty. Very thirsty. Okay. Alright. Oh, I can drink from this blood daw here. Hello! Yes. Give me... I really hope my blood wasn't running down while I was, like, taking a pause. I thought I'd solved this problem. Okay. Oh, we gotta check on Heather, too, see if anything's going on with her. I don't know if anything is. Larry, do you got anything?
Baby girl.
What do you got? Alright, we don't got any additional armor. We do got some leveling to do, though. And let's see. Lockpicking. Let's do dexterity. Oh, no, up. Okay. More dexterity. It's always good. So what I like about the radio and the television is that it also changes based on your clan. If you're playing a Malkavian, it becomes very fourth wall breaky, which I kind of love. It's very clever. All right, now. And as for you, yes, see, this is how much Masquerade I have broken. Most of it by stupid accident, where I fed on someone and then didn't realize that there was someone close by, or no one was close by, and then the game triggered something stupid. But I've just kind of embraced it.
There you are. I was beginning to think you ditched me.
I would never leave you in a ditch. I only do that with bad people. But now I'm like at humanity 8, so I have a little humanity to lose now. Got a lot of humanity from that last thing. What I didn't get, though, surprisingly enough, was some Masquerade redemption.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
Thank you. Okay. Let's go check on Heather, and then we will head to East LA. And East LA is completely 100% the... Well, to be honest, I don't know if it's based off of anything that was originally in the concept design for the original game, but it was completely designed by the modder of this game. which is very impressive. Is very good stuff. I would say the only downside is because it was created by someone else. You can tell that the writing's different, which it's not bad, but you can tell. All right. Heather, are you here? Do I have stuff to drop off? I do have a journal. Let's go ahead and toss that in there. Give. A Remington. You would think by destroying the monastery you would get a masquerade. You would think, but nope.
Dry the corpse in the oven with peppers and fur.
Mm. Heather might be at the new location, which is not ideal. Check my email. The White Bishop. The White Bishop Falls. Okay. I'm assuming that's Bach, about the other night. From Romero. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that what happened between us, that was really special. You're a super girl, I mean it, but you and I, we're from different worlds, and I'm not saying I wouldn't be down for whatever if the mood hits, but I think we should keep our relationships professional. I think deep down, you'll see it's for the best. Stay beautiful, Romero. I mean, to be honest, that's sweet. That's sweet. You know what? I'm keeping that one. Thank you, Romero. I'm keeping that one. I'm assuming Heather's at the new location. Yeah, probably. Romero, you know, that was very nice of you. Maybe, you know, maybe you're a bit of a shallow guy, but you know, you're not a huge dick. And I appreciate that a lot. I really do. Do I got anything left? Oh, yeah, I couldn't finish that. Chinatown. I'm not gonna do that one. Alright. The one quest mod that I can't finish. Let me out. Did I get anything in my mailbox? Okay, let's go to East LA. Oh wait, I think we might need to... Alright, we'll have a nice walk. Hopefully it's not too chilly out. I think I need to go to the theater first. I can't just walk down to the cabin, tell them to take me to East LA. I have to talk to Andre first. Hello. Okay. I believe it's around the back where you can get in. Yeah, it's not. Here it is. Okay. Let's go talk. Let's see if he'll let me be a Sabbat. This is really cool. I can't remember if this was in the original game or not. When I do a NOS run, I'll play the original. Hey. That's kind of fucked up.
I see you have returned. Did our first encounter not sate your bloodlust? Is wanton violence all you crave? Or perhaps it's oblivion you seek? I do not sense the seething animosity of the Camarilla in your eyes. Tell me, child, what are you doing here?
The voice acting is so good. My hands are empty. I wish to bear the sword of Cain.
You level our warehouse. You sacked my home, spoiled my schemes. You've proven a loyal and effective tool of your prince. One that would better serve the hands of the Sabbat. How can I trust one already so indoctrinated to the misguided ways of the Camarilla?
I procured the prince's old box, but now I see the error of my ways. I want redemption through your name.
So you understand the gravity of the situation. The danger we all face with the sarcophagus in the hands of a corrupt, vain-true prince. I can sense your eagerness to act, but I require proof that you have abandoned the Camarilla completely. I put that burden upon you, child.
The prying eyes of the Camarilla look to East LA. I'll gouge them out and cast them to your feet to make my name.
A spy? That is too simple. Tell me where to find this so-called spy.
They are my eyes to find, lest you think I'm blind.
Very well. Announce yourself to Victoria, a doctus in East LA. She will oversee your hunt. I will inform her you have my blessings. For now, you will be watched closely, Cainite. Failure may be tolerated in the Camarilla, but one misstep in the Sabbat will be your last.
I'll be Employee of the Month for you before you know it. Okay. Very nice. So, I love the character of Victoria. She's very interesting. Like I said, this is a completely modded new experience, and they did such a good job on it, which is why I prefer playing the Clan Quest mod over vanilla, or even like the unofficial patch plus. Though the unofficial patch plus, I believe, has its own little quest now that someone made where you play a hunter, and it's before the events of Bloodlines, which I want to look into, but we're not going to do that soon. Like I said, this game's kind of like my October, November Halloween tradition, so we're going to move on to other things and maybe come back to it next year or another time. Let the winds carry our minds eastward. Okay, we're going to go to East LA. I don't know if I've played this as a Malkavian either, so this should be interesting. Okay, I need to talk to... Find Jesse. I need to find Jesse. Okay. He is over here somewhere. And I quite like Jesse. So we must protect him at all costs. And he has puppies, see? Hey, buddy. Before we save it, let's save the game. I know where we started off. Okay.
So you made it to the bad side of town, eh? I won't ask what the Sabbat made you do to get here. As long as you help me cut some slack on this collar the prince still has around my neck.
Ah, the greased... the greased stoner. It's you again. Tell me of our grand plan.
Just one problem. I might have exaggerated, just a little, about the whole getting you through this mess bit. There's no plan whatsoever.
Great. No plan?
Look, My relationship with the prince is clumsy at best. I'm doing the bare minimum to survive. To be honest, I care more about my street art than whatever the fuck LaCroix decides his priority is this week. You might want to consider the same.
Been there, tried that. Still need to know what lies inside your empty head.
Dude, I'm too busy getting stoned to fight your battles for you. Smart enough to keep my eyes open, though. That's just survival. So I can tell you who's who and what they're up to, but after that, man, you're on your own.
I'm starving for info. Even a crumb would quench my famine.
Good news for you is you couldn't have picked a better time to come fuck with the Sabbat.
Nice. Picked a time? Time hasn't picked me?
The Hood's bishop just took a dirt nap. So now, every Sabbat with an ounce of influence is squabbling to stake their claim to that power.
A priest with a pointy hat haunts this Hood?
It's Sabbat politics. Don't ask me. The point is, the big bad Sabbat want to be bigger and badder Sabbat. They'll stop at nothing to sink their greedy fangs into the power they'd have over the local Sabbat packs. And you can bet they're about to turn on each other. Lucky you, here just in time to play one pack off another.
There's so many of these ticks, it never ends.
Yep. The more things change, right? Sabbat are really not that different from the Camis.
Nope.
They're just a little more open about being totally awful.
So give me a tip if you won't give me a hand.
You're infiltrating, remember? Go talk to the top brass. Victoria and the projects. Hazel at the church. See what's making them tick. Help them out if you can. Gain someone's trust. But be ready to put a knife in their back the second they turn on you.
This one has many more words with which to mine your gray matter.
What's up?
Paint me a picture of someone.
Who?
Okay, you don't know anybody yet. The Jester Prince.
That pretentious little French prick can suck my hairy undead dick. I've met my fair share of princes, but never one quite as self-delusioned as LaCroix.
Which delusion do you mean? I know all of them so well.
He only has his own self-interest in mind. Anyone can see that. This is an anarch town at its heart. By the time he's done fucking things up for the Camarilla, he's going to ensure it stays anarch for a long, long time.
Do you say so because of the dusty box? It's all myths and story tales?
Oh, please. I've seen a lot of shit in my days, but crusty ancient vampire gods isn't one of them. It's just a boogeyman designed to scare you into the beck and call of whichever prince or archbishop is calling the shots. Classic crowd control.
Paint me a picture of someone else.
Who?
Another one?
Okay.
The Greased Stoner.
There's not much to say, man. I'm just a slacker that lost his way with no intention of getting it back. I could really give a fuck about your politics and morals. But if you want to make art, get high and go skating. Fuck, I'm your guy.
He is pretty mellow. No bloodlines seem to suit you.
I'm Gangrel, but none of that shit really matters. All you need to know is that I'm a survivor.
You also got the artist touch.
Sure, if you want to call it art. Banksy's got nothing on me.
Do you share blood with the degenerates then?
I'm Gangrel, but none of that shit.
And to survive the Jester's Prince Blade, you found yourself here.
Funny story, actually. Apparently getting in bed with the Sabbat is frowned upon whether you mean it figuratively or literally.
The Grease Stoner doesn't carry this sword? Oh wait, I don't get it.
Not too fast, are you? I was tapping this Toreador anti-tribu broad. Cute little hipster chick.
Oh. I can't understand that. I'm definitely pro-tribu.
We're born into our clans. Not everyone follows the party line, kid. It's a nice little phrase to pigeonhole anyone that thinks for themselves. For, what's her name? Marissa? Yeah. The Camarilla Tories just weren't edgy enough. She joined the Sabbat instead.
What became of your forbidden love?
Once the Camarilla caught wind of our little love affair, she sold me out even faster than they turned around and executed her. Real Montague and Capulet material right there. When they collared me, I was found to be colluding with the enemy.
And then?
Well, it was either exile or execution. I made the better choice. My punishment is to live among the Sabbat I love so well, I guess, and report back. Whatever.
You're no angel. Why stay here?
Problem is, the Camarilla have a tendency of following you wherever you go. If there were walls to paint on, I'd take to the woods. But there's not, so I'm stuck here until someone takes LaCroix down a notch or two.
And what blood do you stem, or is your mistress you're her slave?
Sure, if you want to call it.
To the would-be Banksy, we say goodbye. Let's go talk to Victoria. Oh, hello, puppy. Another puppy. I love puppies. I love kitties, too. I wish I could have a cat in game. There's Victoria. She's cool looking. I like her outfit. And her tattoos.
So, this is the prince's newest plaything. This is the one everyone thinks so much of. I wonder if André played a joke when he called to say you were coming. You look ragged and soft, like a child's juguete, used up and discarded. Is there even any fight left in you, eh?
A name to go with this painted face?
Name's Victoria. But until you earn a place in the Sabbat, Lick, you call me Ductus. I know who you are, but what I'd really like to see is whether you can even bear those fangs. Or did the Camarilla leave you so spineless you could never stand among the Sabbat?
I mean, I don't know. I'm a bit of a mess. Fang bearing comes later. Business comes first.
Espera, gringa. That's not how this works. You don't walk into my house and expect to eat at the table. Sabbat doesn't work like you soft, gullible Camarilla putas. No. First, you'll chase scraps. First, I need to see how far you'll go to please me.
This for that, and me in the middle. What else is nothing new?
Don't worry. My boots only need so much licking before I know you're worthy to hold our sword. Until then, my problems are yours. And there's one for which I need an outsider.
I'm licked. What is it?
You've met the Mac, yes?
No. Tell us about this tale.
Tiene la sombra. Kind of a small-time alcahuete. Pimp. He keeps a house down the street and a few girls. He operates here freely, but he makes some money. No es me importa, pero one of his girls, immortal. She's of interest to me. The chains he keeps her with are not the kind you can see, but I want her free from his bondage. You'll be the one to change his mind.
Welcome back. And what's so interesting about her?
It's not your concern. You're not here to ask questions, just do what you're told.
Why not change his mind with your own forked tongue?
I don't put my nose in the shit directly. You're convincing him, so I'm convincing him.
Okay. A house fire might change his mind as well, you know.
Because he's Sabbat. We don't steal from each other, and we don't maim each other. Not if we don't have to. A child of those deceitful Camarilla pendejos. I don't expect you to understand what having a shred of honor looks like.
Very well. This deceitful child will see your schemes to the end.
Bueno, se llama Ariana. She used to live here in the nest among the pack. Do what you must, but get her home in one piece. Do this and you'll have my attention.
She shall live here once again. Okay. I don't really... So, there might be other ways to solve this, but I only really know of one way, and that's to be a horrible person. Per usual, really. he's over here at the house with the red lights, so, you know, makes sense. Same relation as Pisha.
Welcome to Chateau de Mac. You just wandering here because you look lost, like you're looking for something. Maybe I can help you find
I hate this
whatever
guy.
it is you're looking for.
Tell me of your sordid stock.
I can tell you're not like most girls, are you? You want something the boys ain't selling, and you got fantasies too kinky for your girlfriend, huh? Whatever gets you wet and wild, it's none of my business. But as long as you got the money, you'll always leave satisfied.
There's one character that keeps the name. Yes? How much will my purse be lightened to be lifted high?
Now, normally I don't negotiate up front, but you seem like a straight shooter. So, for a first timer like you, I'll give you a special deal. $100?
Instead of that, how about me and your girl disrobe into the darkest debauchery? No, I don't want to do that. The first time should be worth more to you and less to me.
Just because I can tell you drive a hard bargain, I'm willing to cut you a deal. Tell you what, $50 as long as you keep coming back to see the Mac.
I hate the Mac. I think you're driving a profit margin, but I'll bite.
Great. What are you in the mood for?
Let's see. My heart bleeds red. These eyes crave a Latina lady. Got anything with tentacles? No. Okay. An Asian will do. Tell me a blonde chick or just give me a blonde. If I go Latina, then I can talk to Ariana.
I'll get the girl in the room ready. Feel free to rough her up a bit. You're into that. But if I gotta drive to the hospital tonight, or worse, out into the desert, this is gonna be your last ride.
Words, words, words. I want action. Okay. I want to see if maybe I can, like, talk her into leaving.
Hola. How's your evening? I'm Ariana. Wanna sit down? Let me take care of you.
I only have the taste for sanguine. Now tell me your story and how this travesty came to be.
It's not much of a story, really. I was out late one night at the park. My friends had just left, and then I saw him. The Mac. He was so handsome, mysterious. Not like the boys at school. Mature. He invited me in for a drink, and things just sort of went from there. It's not what you think, really. The money is great, and I like being this person.
Shouldn't you still like Hello Kitty more than the green?
I'm old enough. I just had my quinceañera a while back. I can make my own decisions now.
Doesn't that make her like at minimum 15? Or is that 16? Either way, it's gross. Where did these wanton ways begin?
It's not much of a story, really. I was out late one night at the park. My friends had just left, and then I saw him. The Mac. He was so handsome, mysterious. Not like the boys at school. Mature. He invited me in for a drink and...
Oh. The Serpent Queen is breaking you free, and I've got the hammer.
What? I don't think so. I'm not going anywhere. I don't know who the hell Victoria is, but you can tell her I'm my own person. You may not understand why I am who I am, but it's not your decision. I think you should just leave.
I'll barter words with the lone sleeper. Okay. 15th birthday. So, she's creepy. She's a child. I doubt she's 18. Not. Come here, you.
Did she touch you in all the right places? Make you feel good in all the right ways? Of course she did. You're a winner. You're welcome back anytime you want that sweet, easy release.
Good times, good times. Always good to have a bite before business.
Business, huh? What are you supposed to be? Some feminazi bitch here to shut down the man?
Real fast.
Look, girlie, why don't you get back to baking cookies in the kitchen where you belong before somebody gets hurt?
I'm gonna kill you. The serpent queen wishes one the girls to be free.
Oh yeah, that's real cute. You know, women think they can put on their best shoes and a mean face and talk business like they're one of the boys. And you, working for her? Fucking adorable. You both ought to just get under a man where you belong.
I'm going to kill him. I'll slap you with my ovaries if you don't man up and make me a deal. Ever had Rocky Mountain oysters, the Mac? Keep it up and I'll give you a taste. I like that one.
Oh, what? Did I hurt your precious little feelings? Such a fucking woman. No reason to get all huffy. If you got something I want, then spit it out already and quit wasting my time.
Focus, focus, focus. Friends. This one needs friends right now. Hi, Mac. Let's start over. You can begin by telling me what you want for the girl.
Ah, this again?
Uh-huh.
Look, for the last time, Ariana ain't for sale. You go back to that bitch and tell her if she wants some alone time, she can pay the same price as everyone else. But I'm not giving up my Latina princess.
What's the value of one when you could have the world on a string?
Victoria's been a fucking pain in my ass about this chica. Wish I knew what was so fucking special about her, but yeah, I can think of something that might make it worth my while.
Tell me, tell me, tell me.
The girl's a USDA grade A cut of ass. But more importantly, she fills a certain niche. You gotta understand, my clients have certain proclivities.
Ugh.
Some gents come down to East LA looking for a piece of that sweet Latina action, and the Mac's gotta provide.
Ugh. Go on. Choke back gag reflex. Go on.
I'm saying, Victoria's really pushing my buttons on this one. And I need some goodwill around here, so yeah, I could give you the girl. But I still need some Latina bitch to fit the bill. You find someone else to fill her Mexican thong, and maybe we can talk about cutting her loose.
I hate this guy. I'm going to kill him. Make you another slave. Your joke is missing the punchline, I think.
Do what you gotta do. Tell them what they need to hear, use your disciplines, threats, hell, bash her fucking head in, and drag her here if you have to. I can take care of the rest. But she's gotta be brown, and she better be cut. No fatties. I don't want to see you dragging anything less than a 7 my way.
I hate this guy and I'm going to kill him. My mind is already heavy with the weight of this task. Your words will stick, lest your face my wrath.
Hey, a deal's a deal. That much you can hold me to. And remember, you need the hookup, then you know the Mac's got your supply.
I hate this guy. This one is no longer here. Oh, do you talk?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Okay. I hate that guy. We're gonna kill him. We didn't kill him the last time because he didn't show up to the fight, but I'm pretty sure he'll show up to this fight and we're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him dead. Okay. One thing I will say is this place is a little bit larger than I think it needs to be. His buddy's got deep dialogue, right? Real deep stuff right there. I fed on you. Would anyone notice? Probably. Okay. Okay. He's thinking, give him time. Do him the good murder? I will, eventually. But first I have to destroy my soul once again.
Still awake? Something on your
I usually go to this one.
323 KL5.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Did you want to place an order or something?
Hey, all you night owls.
Ah, what a
Is
cutie
the human
patootie.
race
The lone
going
sleeper would be
crazy, or
pleased. Is that you, Helen?
Seems like
I'm
all you
Martina.
hear is
See, it
bad
says so
news
right here on my
lately.
name tag.
Anybody feel the same way? Feel like the world's
Ah, you shine. You account change, but your radiance offers you a change any day. You take it. Wait.
Line 5.
You shine. You count change, but your radiance offers you a change any day. You take it. Oh, god damn.
And why is that?
Nice shoes. Want to fuck for money? That's one of the lines. Oh my god. Wait, does the chick feel about setting in an oily cage? Does she welcome the greasy death that is just to be eaten up by another? You need to know, and the only way to find out is to flap over to the home lit in red at the end of the alley and start anew. Nah, I'm not saying that.
Oh, I don't know. It's not much, but I like working here. I like my little life. Are you offering me, like, a job?
It's a shame.
I know a guy really badly needs a masseuse. I think it could be your happy ending. Oh my god.
Ugh, you're gross. I hate to be rude, but I think you should leave. Jerk.
Ah, the good old days. Why don't you hit the activity room and reminisce some more, Grandpa? Anyone have
You'll have to excuse me.
I guess I'm just gonna have to whammy her. They do have good dialogue. They do. They really do. Alright. I'm not gonna be killing people here. No, thank you. My humanity's gonna suffer as it is. We don't need to make it worse.
Still awake? Something on your mind? Give me a call. 323.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Did you?
Okay.
I'm Martina. See, it says so right here on my name tag.
Alright, what does the dementation? What does the chick feel about sitting in an oily cage? Does she welcome a greasy death just to be eaten up by another? You need to know. The only way to find out is to flap over to the home lit in red at the end of the alley and start anew. This is written kind of a very long run-on sentence.
Yeah, bathing in a hot oil of gluttony sounds delicious. I'm already plucked bare. Why not take it all the way?
Get in your coop and wait to be fed, little chickie.
I'm sorry to hear it.
So we're like comparing her to chickens. Yeah, I knew that was gonna be bad. Good thing about Humanity 8. Hopefully nothing worse will happen. Hopefully. Okay. Of course, now I'm hungry once again. Once again. Okay. We did it. Don't worry, lady, we'll save you when we kill this guy, because I will kill him because I hate him. Unfortunately, I can't just kill him per normal.
I know you can feel it too. The fog of doom like a dead weight condensing around this blighted city. Who will you trust to guide the sword of Cain in these final nights? Put your faith in me and fear not.
Yeah, well, you know how it is, Hazel. I don't want to get involved in the politics here. I'm only around long enough to turn a buck and get back on my feet. Everyone wants something. In the end, it comes down to who can deliver the goods.
Even in the abyss, you won't escape the politics and bickering. Not so long as you live among your fellow Cainites here in the Angel's City. Worship the dollar at your altar of inequities, but it won't buy you salvation on Gehenna's Eve. You say you believe in our father's shackles. Believe also in me. I alone have the judgment to guide us through.
Yeah, Hazel, I know. Let me sleep on it. I'm sure we can work something out.
Ah, what do I behold here? Fresh, sweet blood? Word of your lust for communion amongst the true progeny of Cain has spread far and wide. Yes, your unholy arrival has been anticipated by many, myself notwithstanding.
Just hoping to make a name for myself. And you are?
Of course, sincerest apologies. There's no excuse for bad manners. Forgive us, as we forgive you for the untold horrors you have no doubt perpetrated on this lonely walk from ash to ash. Hazeled Homes is the name they give this vessel, but my message, my mission, is bigger than just a name. After you finish your business with our most amorous friend, I implore you, no, invite you, to follow me to my congregation, and I will show you something bigger than you or I.
Sure, I could use some churching up.
Very well. I bid you good eve, K-Knight.
He doesn't seem to recognize I'm of the same clan. That's disappointing. Okay.
This girl you brought by, yeah, it wasn't quite what I was looking for, but she'll do, for now.
He is a
Anyways,
Malkavian.
You're
yeah.
alright. I think this'll make things a lot easier around here for both of us.
Business is my business, and business is a pleasure. Tell me though, what lies did the father tell you?
Hazel? Yeah. Fucking Malkavian. No offense.
Thanks.
He's as whacked out as they come. Now he's coming around here, wanting me to back him while he vies for bishop of this corner of LA. A guy like that, best just tell him what he wants to hear. You can count on one thing though. With a bunch of Canaanites clamoring to be on top, things are gonna get nasty around here real fast.
When did the last bishop depart?
Real unfortunate. Guy was inside this warehouse on the other side of town when a bomb
Very
went
unfortunate.
off. Camarilla job from what I hear. Part of some kind of warning or payback. A lot of whispered rumors around that. But I guess you wouldn't know anything about that.
Nope.
Would you?
Yeah, I don't know anything about anyone in this whole world. Like, bishop? What's a bishop?
Yeah, I heard as far as anti-tribute go, you're as fresh as they come. But come on, get your shit together. The Sabbat's rank and file, kid. You murder and cheat your way to the top of your gang, you're a ductus. But if you want turf, if you really want to start to make the moves in the city, you gotta work your way up to bishop.
Oh. Why does a lone sleeper not lead?
Simple. The mag just doesn't play politics. Hell, I got no interest in putting down roots at all. Me and my crew, well, what's left of it anyways, we stay on the move. I leave the bickering and the turf wars to the local Sabbat. Instead, I just keep pushing my product, making mad bread until things dry up, then it's on to the next hunt.
The lone sleeper knows exactly which cards he holds. Now give me the girl so I can leave this den of sin.
Hey, I'm a man of my word. I'll have Rihanna pack her shit up and meet you outside. It's a pleasure doing business. And if you ever need your fix, sex, blood, a bit of the ultra-violence, you know where to come.
I'm never here again. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm never here again. Goodbye. Can I hack your computers? I can. Okay, you're not gonna let me hack the computer.
What?
I guess I'll stay for just one murder.
What's happening? Who are you? Where are we?
I've been asking myself the same thing for years. Home is where you should be.
What do you mean home? This place looks strange. This isn't home, is it?
You can project yourself back to the projects?
Yeah, I think. This is looking familiar. I can see the gate down the street, so my building shouldn't be far.
Forget your past. It's for the best.
Wait. Can you tell me what happened in this house?
Did he
My
use a
stomach
discipline on her?
It's nothing up just looking at this place.
Yeah, so, Sabbat have the dominate discipline, so, or not Sabbat, La Sombra have the dominate discipline, and so it's implied that he used dominate to basically mind control her to become his sex worker. It's a joke best told without the punchline. It'll only slug you in the gut. Now get along, little doggy. I wouldn't call her that.
Yeah, I feel like I need to lay down. I don't know who you are, but thanks.
Neither do we. Bye now. Okay, let's go to the church real fast. Say hello. The only problem with Hazel Tomes is he tends to talk a lot. So we might be listening to him for a bit.
Anybody got a menorah?
A menorah? But yeah, that's how he was keeping her there. That's how we were unable to convince her to leave. Is because she was being dominated into staying. Hello.
Who does this wretch think he is? No! No one, mortal or otherwise, is going to take our church from us. I'll tear out his liver to feed the faithful. I'll slice his... Oh? What's this? Our minds were occupied. Your faith is an inspiration for all to behold. That you received our invitation with an open, albeit dead, heart. You came to receive Hazel's blessing, of course. A blessing from us is no small thing, girl. But do you know, no reward is so great as true faith. Yes, yes. Perhaps you could earn our blessing.
I haven't thought or spoken so clearly in many nights. Someone who finally understands me.
It lifts my spirits to hear you speak with such earnest words. It's true. Few may understand us now, but that will soon change. Stand by me and watch. Watch as I'll arrange the broken shards of our minds into a bloody mural for the whole world to kneel before, in awe of its horrid splendor.
Where are these sheep following the shifty shepherd?
Sadly, the angels of this city have lost their wings. These people you see before you have been cast down by the drug runners, the pimps, the so-called rulers of this shattered kingdom. But worry not, for they have found comfort in my embrace, as any wayward soul that seeks my blessing might.
I like his mind. Lets me eat him. Your buzzing words reek of honey. Who might you be?
A shepherd, maybe. Or a sheep? I'll put this simply. I lead the weak, the weary, and the woe-begotten to a place of pride. To this place. A place where the downtrodden, the ruined, those that have been chewed up and spit out by this waste of a city can find salvation.
What's the going rate for faith these final nights?
Child, you were born into this world retching with original sin, fallen. By your hands, our brothers have suffered greatly, but Hazel has a plan for all that seek his absolution. Perhaps this fall was a blessing. Fallen now, you have a chance to rise again amongst our ranks, amongst our pack, to become a brother amongst brothers. Though I tell you, talk is cheap. It will take more than wasted words, no matter how eager, to pay your tithes to me.
What sin is too soiled for the Sabbat?
I'm talking about that pillar of flame you brought down on the train yard.
Oh.
The one that sent our dear bishop to oblivion. But perhaps I owe you my thanks. With the bishop gone, Hazel Tomes has an opportunity to ascend to his rightful place amongst our brothers.
You wish for ascension.
Child, coming from the clutches of the Camarilla, our thirst may seem depraved, chaotic even, but I assure you, our strength comes from structure. We're all equals, but some of us are more equal. Myself, for example, they call a ductus. I stand on the shoulders of my brethren, my pack, and upon my shoulders stand the feet of the bishop, who leads this parish. But you see, That weight has been lifted, and I am not eager to bear it again.
Cool. So we're just another middle manager then. Should I get you a coffee too? No, I'm not gonna say that. What do we stand to gain from you standing on me?
Power can be its own reward. When I am made bishop, I will not forget those that bore my weight proudly and strongly.
What will we do for you this eve?
Before any such ascension, I propose a trial, a test, to prove your loyalty to Hazel Tomes and my own. You see our humble chapel here? Not all appreciate its glory. Some would threaten us with legal action. Ha! What action could stand in the terrible light of our divinity?
This is all... Oh, wait. I thought we sucked blood. Tell me of these lawyers' threats. And I thought we sucked blood. Sorry, I read that wrong. And I thought we sucked blood. Tell me of these lawyers' threats.
Look at this letter. This worm in a suit came by today. Says the city has plans to knock our sanctuary down. First, they came with smiles and handshakes, offering to buy it. Now they come with cutting threats. They would have us believe that the dollar is greater than faith. That what my flock here needs is a shopping center. They say they'd bring the authority of man to remove me and my congregation, by force if need be.
Smiles and handshakes? Why not greet them with fang and claw?
Would that I could. But the last thing my parish needs is more attention from these crusading cattle. What a miracle it would be if this problem disappeared of its own accord. Or rather, your accord.
I see. We celebrate at the sight of slaughtered solicitors.
My faith has provided me the answer I sought. Find this fool and find his end. And before you're done, find why this cursed city seems intent on swelling the earth up itself to swallow our chapel. Return to me when the deed is done, and I will see to it that your presence in our order is a lasting stain.
Every snake has a den. Where is this viper coiled?
Their ringleader keeps an office not far from our sanctuary. They threaten not only I, nay, such a grandiose secular altar of consumerism would threaten the whole of this community. A garden needs weeding to grow. I command you to tear this fool from the earth with righteous fury.
I'll come back with a stink of sin. Smell you later. Okay. I don't know, because like I said, I'm choosing Maria's side, or not Maria, Victoria's side. Why did I call her Maria? Because we did the Giovanni thing, I think. I'm going to be choosing Victoria's side this time around. But I don't know at what point I can play along, basically. Get some more fire. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Get some firearms up in here. Let's go talk to... Ooh, there's a snack. Let's snack. Please, please. Thank you. Please don't break the masquerade, please. Please, 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 please. Awesome. Alright. Let us talk to Jesse, and then we'll go back to Victoria. What's up, my stoner bro?
What's cracking?
Let me mind your gray matter.
What's up?
Paint me a picture of someone.
Who?
The father of lies.
Dude, that motherfucker's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Like, borderline personality disorder, Malkavian as far as I can tell. He's got some pull around here, scraping to be king of the heap. And my guess is whatever he's planning is gonna fuck everyone. So make sure you keep your face clean.
Sure. And of the shepherd sheep?
Pulls his followers from the dredges, Drug addicts, homeless, lost souls. As far as I can tell, he changes them somehow. Corrupts them along the lines of their own addictive energy and takes it for his own. Best to keep your distance. There's no helping them. They're his eyes and ears now.
Yeah, this is really good voice acting. Paint me a different picture.
Who?
The lone sleeper.
The pimp in the casita down the street? Not sure what to make of him, to be honest. Runs a tight operation. Something not right. Keeps his distance from the other Sabbat, and as far as I can tell, they don't really trust him either.
Which blood does he stem?
Well, you probably haven't seen many La Sombra. Self-righteous ruling class fucks are what they are. They're just Ventru with an edge to them. Yuppie fucking scum.
They are. Alright, let's talk about Victoria. The Serpent Queen.
As far as I can tell, she's the only one here with any real weight to throw around. She runs the cartel and the drug trade from the shadows. Gives her muscle and a steady flow of income. No surprises she's scheming to be the next bishop.
Where is the soft underbelly?
Well, like any good Sabbat, she's greedy. But unfortunately for you, she's a Setite, so that's just her second nature. Before she's done, she'll make enemies into friends and friends into neat little piles of ash. Who?
Is there something else?
Okay. What's cracking?
What's cracking?
What's up?
Teach me on politics. Places abound. Tell me a tale of one.
Like where?
Tell me of East LA.
Other than the Sabbat, it's actually a pretty nice little barrio. The neighbors mind their own business. I've got a steady supply of stray dogs and cats.
Never cats.
Aside from the occasional little cholo punk that thinks he's the big jefe, most of the people here are pretty good to each other.
Good. Do you have an opinion on the cement jungle and its mini squares?
If you like corporate art, overpriced parking, overrated clubs, and flavorless vitae, all with a hint of pretension, then it's totally for you.
That's I own one of those clubs. What about the land further east than East LA?
The Kuei Jin run that side of town. Can't tell you much because I'm smart enough to keep my distance. Those devils won't think twice to slice your head clean off. So if you're smart too, just stay away from there.
Too late. We don't talk about Santa Monica, it appears.
What's up?
Politics?
Always a favorite topic. What's on your mind?
The Camarilla and its court.
If licking boots and being a floor mat is your thing, go for it. Conventional society was never for me. Not when I was alive, and not now.
And the Sword of Cain?
The Sabbat are just as bad as the Camarilla. Worse, maybe. I get we're monsters or whatever, but dudes really just need to chill the fuck out. Keep your distance from these fucks. They might just convince you they have real answers.
Can a monster? I have no tail, no scales, and just two sharp teeth. So what makes us bump so hard in the night?
Well, like any cult, usually the most fucked up things about it are how people join and how they stay in. Or to put it into Sabbat terms, mass embrace and the Valderie.
Mass embrace?
It goes like this. The Sabbat cruise through your hood, nab a bunch of people, doesn't matter who. Turn them, put them 6 feet under. The ones that dig themselves to the surface get their throats slit with a shovel and made to fight. The ones strong enough to survive all that get the privilege of directing all that newfound rage at the Sabbat elders' enemies. Sounds like a trip, right?
Sounds bad. There's worse in the world, but not much. Tell us of this Valderie.
Well, for a bunch of bloodthirsty fucks, they have to ensure some degree of loyalty. You know about blood bonding, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I could use some school on the subject.
Think about where ghouls come from. Guy drinks your blood and he's obsessed with you. Well, that works for everyone. People, animals, kindred even.
Yes.
There's a science to it. Mix a bunch of vamps' blood together in one cup, and you've got a Vitae cocktail. Whole packs of them regularly empty their wrists into a community cup. Take turns sipping that shit.
What discipline is there to such horrible display?
Makes them crazy loyal to one another. It's not a full blood bond between any one of them, instead a fucked up fraternity of beasts. If it weren't for the Valderie, they'd just as soon rip each other's throats out. So instead, they spread the hate on anyone that's not in their little gang.
Crazy as crazy does. I know that. Do I know?
What's up?
Politics.
Always a favorite topic. What's on your mind?
The free-spirited rebels with a broken cause.
The anarchs are fine, I guess. Just seems unnecessary. They say there's no oligarchy, but I still see the rules on the wall and the barons everyone's gotta answer to. Going it alone is your best bet, but I guess they're a close second.
Okay. And what's to become of a lone drummer's beat?
Ever hear of survival of the fittest? If you're adapted to polite society, be my guest, but leave me out of it.
It's kind of true. It is. I am no longer here. Let's go talk to Victoria. Hello?
You've done well. The Mac says you're a woman not to be crossed. And more importantly, Ariana's home. For that, you have my thanks.
Whisper your secret now. Why unshackle the brat?
No. You'll earn that information in time. All you need to know is that unless you lust for the final death, she is off limits.
Any other unwritten rules worth reading?
You're well outside the domain of the Camarilla now, and their rules. There's no sheriff. The only justice we have is of the street. You're free. Do as you please. Just don't be stupid and don't fuck with your packmates. No one's going to execute you unless you break these two guidelines.
Packmates? What are they packing?
Think of the Sabbat como un puño. Many fingers. Each one moves on its own, but true strength comes when they strike together. Each pack of the Sabbat has a few old soldiers. The ones you see around here, these are mine. Los Discípulos de Xicoat.
Do we throw punches together now?
In normal nights, to join our ranks, you'd first have your soul ripped from your body. But Andres made you a special exception. Returning Ariana was a smart move, but trust is earned. You'll join Los Discípulos when you've proven yourself loyal and strong.
Tell me what happened to your soul then.
I head this chapter of the Latin Kings and their drug trade, but that's all a facade. My true title is Ductus of the pack I lead. Our enemies have learned to fear me, but my soldiers know well enough to respect me. To respect a firm hand and a sharp knife. That's the power every good leader bears.
A ductus. No reason to be so foul?
The ductus is the one the pack looks to for answers. It's a seat of power I've kept warm for many years. But the bishop is the one who controls the domain. The one that all the ducti must support. It's time Los Discípulos are at the front of East LA. With the bishop dead, that is now possible.
But Boss has more than one application on file.
Claro que sí. Hazel, Padre Loco, he moved his pack in on this turf. That hideous Malkavian madness runs deep if he finds himself worthy of the title of bishop. And deeper still if he thinks sucking up to me, Andre, and any of the other Sabbat will get him anywhere.
And what makes this land worth staking your flag in? Your feud makes you more mad than any Malkavian. The only power we seek to unmake are the Camarillas prying. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to be friends.
El Barrio, East LA. It's modest, perhaps, but it's earnest. This is where the downtrodden and forgotten are cast off. In the air, you taste that desperation? That desperation is our lifeblood. These depas we nest in. A perfect example. The mortal government's consolation, with the best of intention, to the many wretched relegated here. But we've corrupted it completely. Through drugs, through apathy. The cattle here we keep on a short rope.
The fear in their eyes have become so clear to this one. Tell me what terror stalks the streets these nights. Would East LA be a good place for Thin Bloods? Not with the Sabbat there. The Sabbat would fucking kill him.
Your timing here, it's extraño. The winds of change have come. Perhaps it's no coincidence. They've blown you to my door, when it's you I have to thank.
You tell this one which way it's blowing.
In the warehouse, the bomb you placed. It killed many soldiers that night, my superior and the Sabbat included. You opened a door that had been shut for decades. Unfortunately, I'm not the only one fighting for a slice of power.
So the Sabbat, I mean, I don't know how it is in V5, but up until this point, the Sabbat believe in the Gehenna myth, and that Gehenna is coming, and that the antediluvians are going to destroy us all, and that the Thin Bloods are a sign of Gehenna, and therefore they must be destroyed. Which is why if a Thin Blood comes by, they'd probably kill them. I don't really think... So I know they have caitiff too. They call them panders in the Sabbat, but I'm not too sure they're big fans of caitiff either. But I think they tolerate them more because their blood isn't as thin. Who has their finger in your pie?
Claro que sí. Hazel, padre loco. He moved his pack in.
Oh, we already... your food makes you more mad than any Malkavian. The only power we seek is to unmake are the Camarilla's prying eyes.
There's nothing on the street about it. You're the one holding all the clues, I'm afraid. But perhaps we can see each other's paths to their ends.
Mm-hmm. Then what does this one to do? We cannot return without a pair of prying eyes in hand.
To stand a chance against the Ancient, we must stand together. For that we need warriors, fierce warriors, and a leader with the resolve to hold the sword firm in the face of temptation. Someone with the will to strike down any greedy Canaanite that would fall prey to the Ancient's twisted whim.
And this snake thinks she can stand as, well, squirm?
Power's something meant to be taken. You'll find out quickly. I'm not like most Sabbat. What I take, I prefer to share. But only with those loyal to this pack, to me.
Where does this line start to get our piece of pie?
The blood flows from apathy, but the drugs are the current to pull it along. Someone, brave or foolish enough, has damned themselves, stealing from me. The delivery from the south has disappeared, and our pack will suffer until this drought is cleared. Find the thief and slaughter them.
The barbiturates bearer must bear some news?
I don't concern myself with the details. Go talk to one of the juice bags, Arturo. He'll tell you what you need to know. You can find him in El Número 4.
King Arthur?
Él es un enforcer de kings. He's loyal. He follows the tide of our drugs carefully. He can be trusted. He will help you.
This face will haunt your home soon again.
Espere. The Sabbat. In the day, we share a common haven, a nest. Apartamento 5 is yours to rest in and keep your things. This is my boon to you for Ariana's safe return, even if you still have my trust to earn.
Muchas gracias, señorita. Okay, so we need to check on Arturo, who's in apartment 4. And then my apartment is 5. And that's apartment 10. That's probably Ariana. Maybe we can go talk to her. Apartment 10. Yep, there's Ariana. She's a cool goth chick.
Hola. ¿Qué haces en mi apartamento?
Wait, sorry, this isn't my house. Haha, I'll just be leaving now. Oh, wait.
Hola. ¿Qué haces en mi apartamento?
No hay problema, pero habla inglés por ellos?
Sorry. Can I help you?
Ah, you're the Corazon de Cobra, yes? I am your shattered savior.
What? I'm sorry. You're not making any sense. Are you okay? Is there someone I can call for you?
My clock ticks to its own talk, but that doesn't mean we can't be friends, especially since I know how you sullied your soul with your lips and hands. Ugh.
Wait, what? How do you know about all that? Yeah, I'm Ariana. Why do I get the feeling we've crossed paths somehow?
You're a strange girl, but aren't we all? I wonder what could have brought you to such a wild and wicked way.
I don't really know. It's a strange thing. I was in that place for so long, but I guess I just sort of blocked a lot of it out. I can't really talk about that yet, okay?
Was it the gold gleam that beckoned you?
Man, who knows what I was thinking? Kicking ass at school, rocking the scene was my life as a kid. Next day, I'm a streetwalker with too much to prove. Way to adult, Ariana. At least the money was good.
Children were meant to play with toys, not men's hearts.
Like you never did anything you regret. Nostalgia, regret. If this crap is for adults, I already miss being a little kid.
You have an old heart for a body so young. I hope you don't waste your wisdom on the teachers of public education.
Thanks, I guess. School's a breeze. The teachers tell me I don't really belong here, but this is home. For better or for worse, you know?
I'm sure you can make your mother proud. Wait, what mother?
Last I checked, my dad's somewhere in Mexico City, but I never knew him. Mom, well, she was a bystander 5 years ago. Stray bullet. But it's not all bad. My big brother, he's always watched out for me. Made sure I have what I need.
Corazon de Cobra has a brother? Corazon de Cobra has a brother?
Arturo. Maybe you know him. Seems like everybody around here does. I can't say I agree with him all the time, but he's never been anything less than a good brother to me.
And the gold you earned?
Not the career path for me, I guess. But I do still need more money if I'm gonna make it to college. You know, some people want to change the world, but I'll settle for just fixing things up around here. That's the best any of us can really hope for.
I like her. Yeah. I almost got a bachelor's in world saving once. You going for the same?
Who knows? Psychology, urban farming, sociology, I don't know. Too many choices. All I know is I don't want to forget where I came from.
And what would your elders ideal?
Last I checked, my dad's...
Life is hard, but we must be tougher. Farewell. Oh. Is there more?
Arturo.
Okay. No, we're done. Okay. Let's go talk to Arturo. I think he might be... Oh. Snack. Goodbye. Alright, we're way off. We need to go this way. Oh, this is mine. 5. Hello. Heather, are you in here? Hey.
I had a dream this afternoon as I lay napping near where you sleep. I was running behind you in the moonlight when I tripped and fell. I looked up and you were gone. And then I noticed what I tripped on. My corpse.
Then you know you must go.
But
I never existed. This never happened. All is death. Go outside and wake up.
I have to wake up. Get ready for school. What a weird dream this has been. What a strange person to dream about. Goodbye, master of my dreams.
Farewell, my house pet. She is foreseeing her own death, so I am saving her. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I knew the password. Honestly, this place is not half bad. Maybe could use a new coat of paint or some wallpaper, but not terrible. I'm not sure those are carpet stains or just a carpet pattern. Yeah. Bye, Heather. But she was having a prophecy about her own death, so in order to save her, we sent her away. Okay. Is it back here? Is Arturo's place back here? Hello? There it is. There he is. Yeah, you can, but the opportunity to join has passed, so now we're just being an infiltrator. But in the clan quest mod, when you fight the Archbishop in the basement of the Hollywood house, there is new dialogue now entered by the clan quest mod where you can say, fuck the camera roll, I want to join the Sabbat, and then basically you'll skip all the way to this point. You'll do this, and then it'll resume with you going to, I think, no, that's Hollywood. So after Hollywood, you would resume going to Chinatown. That mattress is stained without a bed frame. You know, if you're broke, I get it. But if you're not, get a goddamn bed frame.
You don't look like you belong here, Holmes. New customer. A little confused about how this works. Or maybe you're here to start some shit. Either way, you pissed off the wrong chingon.
Oh, are you the one who is called Arturo?
Depends who's asking, you say. What the fuck are you doing here?
The Serpent Queen sent me to solve your riddles.
Serpent Queen? What the fuck is the matter with you? I think you wandered into the wrong apartment, pendejo. Why don't you leave before you see something you shouldn't?
There is no mistake. The Serpent Queen is the mistress of night and the master of your fate, so work with me or bleed for her.
You mean Victoria? Oh, this is too much. Now that Sora is sending some baboso around. Hey, wait. Victoria called ahead. Said she was sending some new blood my way. You know what you're getting involved with here? Or are you as estúpido as you look?
I'm pretty estupido. A package purloined is seeking a seeker and a thief that swept it away.
Uh-huh. Let me fill you in. The re-up for the week went missing. The drugs got to the courier. After that, poof. Somebody's lying. And I need the head of whoever it is. Right now we're cutting into reserves. And that's about to dry up real quick. I can't have that. So are you some marica, or do you get shit done?
Turn my compass.
If Victoria trusts you, I guess I can tell the chola down at the lavanderia, Alejandra. She's the front. She says the package never came. Something stinks, though. Talk to her. I think she knows what's up.
Have you checked the cleaner for spots?
I tried. Bitch kept a stone-cold face and a straight story. But then I could never read her right. I don't want to fuck with her. Nobody wants to fuck with her. She's been tight with all the kings, so better to have an outsider do her, I guess.
Okay. But put the stains on her hands.
'Cause our fucking boy that brings the shit from the south is solid. The bullets gotta stop somewhere. And it sure as fuck isn't gonna be me.
Are you certain she's a source of sedition?
Nah. Just a hunch. So prove me wrong. I'd rather she keep breathing, but if she's gotta go, That's just business.
Oof. It's now my burden to carry.
Chido. Let's see if we actually got any cojones. If Victoria's wrong about you, I swear I say, it's gonna be the last straw with that bitch.
I am no longer here. He's really had it with Victoria, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So we gotta go to the laundromat.
What?
This place, I guess the size does help with making sure I don't let anyone see me drink. That's helpful, right? Okay. Let's talk to this lady.
¿Qué pasa? Dropping off or picking up, gringa?
Arturo sent me to rip secrets from off your lips.
Yeah, I don't think so. You some fucking cop bitch coming around here asking for some Arturo I never heard of? I don't think Arturo would roll with no gringo chingon.
I could look inside your mind and see where that missing package went, but I have to crack your skull to do it. A purloined package has left faith shattered. Trust me to help glue it back together. I think when I say that, I don't want to be mean if I can help it.
¿Qué? Oh, fuck. So, I guess you did talk with Arturo. This is how it's gonna end? It's gonna be like that, eh? You tell that fucking puto to grow polla and come down here and do me himself.
The truth will set you free, little bird. The secrets they keep building up in your brain, you can feel them building up, the pressure's building. You need to just let them spill out before your head splits open.
Okay, look. This guy Joaquin, he's the one that brings the drugs from Tijuana. He's always reliable, always on time, always. He never showed this week, never called, won't answer his texts, nothing. If anyone's trying to rip off Arturo, it's him.
Where's the one called Joaquin?
I don't get it. He's acting like nothing happened. Last I heard, my prima spotted him at that bar at Tenampa, just throwing back cervezas like nothing happened. He's probably trying to put this on me. I thought we were tight. I guess not.
Why not speak the truth to the Venom Prince?
I did! I told him all this shit already. He just won't listen. Nobody believes me. It's not fair.
Your energy, your colors, it's all honest.
See? That's what I've been trying to tell everyone, and nobody believes me. I don't want to die tonight. Please.
I believe her, because I used a discipline and she still, hold out stories, so. Mercy is the name of my better angels.
Oh, Dios mío. Muchas gracias. Tell Arturo. Tell him what I told you. Try and make him believe me. Make him understand.
If your messenger doesn't squeak, I'll be back. Oh, wait. I'll do what I am. Adios. All right. Cool. Okay. Do I have any... Not really much. Okay. He is at a club around here, and it's in this general direction. Around here somewhere. Over here, maybe? Yeah. Old style. This is it. I wonder if I can dance some humanity back here.
I'm with somebody.
Kitty? Kitty! Look! It's a kitty! Kind of bugged out, but kitty. You should be able to. Not if there's no place to dance.
Hey, watch where you're going, Holmes. We got a problem or what? Yeah, that's right. Just keep walking.
Joaquin is the face I seek, but do you find him in the mirror?
Pinche loco. What the fuck are you going on about? I don't care if you forgot your helmet at home today. Get out of my face.
Excuse me? The stench of your anger is thick like the fat man that sent me to chase your pack.
Well, shit. Why didn't you say so? Gordo and me are pretty tight. So who the fuck are you?
I wish I knew who we were. Just as I hope you know where the party favors are purloined. You never played Clan Quest mod? I mean, it is a mod, so, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not possible.
Now, where did you hear about that? Who the fuck told you that I lost that package?
I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. The math always adds up the same, and the missing variable is on your side of the equation.
Whatever. I got shit to prove to you. Why don't you scurry on home before you get hurt?
Like black tar heroin boiling in a spoon, so burns the guilt of your transgressions. Let it go and take a shot of the hot, hard truth.
All right. I picked up from the mule in San Diego, like always. I delivered this package to Alejandra, like always. I got on with my life, like always. I don't know what happened after that, but I don't need that chica going around town accusing me of something I didn't do. Especially if it's got Arturo worked up enough to be sending some cabron like you after me.
You have no idea, do you? If Halo reads true.
Look, I'm sorry things got fucked up this time, but it's not my fault. I did my part. Arturo needs to get some better help. Not everyone can be solid. Not everyone can be like me.
What have you said to the cleaner?
Man, that bitch hasn't even said a word to me. She fucks up, doesn't even bother to text. Now she's talking shit behind my back. No, I didn't talk to her. I got nothing to say to liars.
What's your next step in your path?
What do you want me to do? I've done my part. It's somebody else's problem now. I'm waiting for this to blow over. Get back to business as usual with the Kings.
I will be the messenger of truth. Still, you're better alive and scarce.
See, I'll get out of here. You're not even worth the trouble, pendejo. Just tell Arturo from me. Just tell him I said thanks.
Don't break my back watching yours. Okay, so I haven't found anybody guilty of this, so that's what I want to tell him. And he's gonna have to deal with it. You're too close. You're not, though. And it's dark. Good choice. Alright. Using these disciplines is hard work, man. I still have Humanity 8? How is that possible? Did I have Humanity 9? I thought I just had Humanity 8 and I lost them when I did the Mac quest.
Hey, loco. Were you out there sniffing your farts? Or did you find something for me?
The messenger bears a message?
Yeah? Spit it out.
The cleaner and the courier won't cooperate, so they must be colluding. The cleaner has a dirty mouth. The courier is quite curt. Lies, lies, lies is all I hear, but facts, those are slippery to grasp. They must be colluding. Let's see.
Oh, pues claro. Someone is lying. How could I be so stupid to not see that? Praise Jesus! Un santo like you has come to reveal this great truth? No mames, idiota. Tell me something I don't know.
Would you rather I write you a fiction for no facts were to be found?
Que poca madre. Victoria sent you here with the job to do. I want you to do it. Either get back out there and bring me something or quit wasting my time. I'm a busy man, pendejo.
Busy with what? A frozen burrito? Messes are best cleaned by not making them in the first place. But for big shits like you, there's people like me.
Jódete, pinche pendejo. You think this is my fault? It's not my fault everything always falls to shit when it's just within my reach. You don't know. You haven't seen half of the crazy shit I've seen in this hood. Every time I'm getting ahead, the night itself takes the food from my mouth. No. Something's up here. Something else. Something just out of sight.
Oh, I know. What do you know of the night?
El chupacabra. El diablo. You wouldn't understand, gringo. Get the fuck out of my face.
Vampires testing him. I will leave you to search in the dark. Oh, you have pissed off Amalia to the point where she'll no longer speak with you. I didn't know that. You've told Arturo. I didn't realize I pissed off Amalia. Okay, it's fine. I don't care. It's fine. It's probably when I broke into the Warrens and started killing everybody. That probably pissed her off a little bit, I think. Maybe. I thought I killed her. I might have when I got into the Warrens, but they were invisible, so I couldn't tell. Hi, kitty. Why does she have you trapped in there? Oh. Girl, what are you doing?
You're back. Tell me, what became of my stolen drugs and the thief that took them?
Both bearer and cleaner carries the stain of guilt, but is it yours still? Oh wait, there are answers yet to be found. Oh wait.
You're back. Tell me, what became of my stolen drugs and the thief that took them?
Both bearer and cleaner carries the stain of guilt, but is it yours still? It's at thin air we grasp.
Fine. Perhaps in the agony of their lives' final moments, they'll understand their mistakes. Now, what do you mean the drugs are up in thin air?
No need to shed more blood. The drugs are all but gone already.
Tell me, does the Camarilla tolerate excuses? Because in the Sabbat, these sad, feeble excuses won't get you far. No. Excuses can be quite bad for your health. Quite dangerous indeed.
There's not excuses, it's just the truth. Threats can be worse.
Never mind it. Money can buy more drugs, but no money in the world can buy more time, as the Dark Father's arrival grows closer and closer. Tell me, though, how did Arturo handle himself with this matter?
Fat and loud, 2 out of 10. Your prince has grown dull and soft. He forsake his crown. Couldn't have asked for a finer aid. I was so tempted to say 3. I'm saving it.
I see. It's good to know whether the cattle are serving their purpose or not. You've proven yourself useful. Maybe I judged you too quickly. Settle into the nest, if it pleases you. but return soon. There's still much to be done before we catch our fleeting fate.
This one can mine your gray matter?
How can I brighten your mind tonight, K-Knight?
Paint a picture of someone.
Tell me, who?
The Venom Prince.
He's a fool, but a loyal one. I keep him scraping in the dark, a servant of the Sabbat, that he never finds his way to death's door until I claim the time is right. When he grows cold enough to the mortal world, perhaps he too can be warmed by the serpent's fire.
So it is her. She's considering him for the embrace. The king has no clue he's a pawn?
He's been with the kings long enough to know there's greater powers at work. But he's blinded by his desire's gleam. He can't see the line between myth and misfortune.
Paint us another portrait.
Tell me, who?
El Corazon de Cobra.
I've told you before, that book is closed. Unless it's agony you crave, you won't touch even a single hair on her head.
I wasn't planning on it. Why does your heart beat again for one so young?
If you must pry. Her veins still run hot with my mortal blood. I planted my seeds almost a century ago, and still the legacy grows on in her, and her brother.
So Arturo and Ariana are her distant progeny, like her mortal ones. So she had a kid and they had a kid, etc., etc. Delicate flower is all that's buried beneath the makeup and sneer. Yeah, I'm not going to ask anymore. Your garden bed is not a place we dig any deeper. Plant us another portrait for the time.
Tell me, who?
Father of lies.
Do you want to hear a beautiful lie, or can you swallow the jagged truth?
Just like my coffee, bitter and sharp.
He is an unwelcome intruder. East LA has been my domain for decades. He brings his filthy pack and unwashed herd to the mission under the guise of asylum? No. A man with that ambition wants all that his greedy eyes can see.
Will he lift a hand against the serpent and her acolytes?
I know that he will. With the bishop gone, he'd be a fool not to.
Until the moment strikes, it's only smiles and charms. Sounds like
Like
a
all
Camarilla.
within the ranks of the Sabbat, we share a common goal and a common enemy. He is a welcome ally within our domain.
Your jerks are more cracked in my mind. Paint us another picture.
Tell me, who?
Another.
See?
The lone sleeper.
His deity is the dollar. Fool. He's too young to have learned that the dead don't deal in cold currency. Let him cling to mortal vices. The shadow he casts is no imposition to me. Like any nomadic Sabbat, he'll forever be a servant to his host.
Even after hooking your heart as a hooker, his unlife is unscathed?
He tempted my hand, but no true harm was done. A brother in the Sabbat, I couldn't move against him openly. In you, I found the discretion I sorely needed. I owe you that, K-Knight, and I will not forget what you did.
There's a lot you'll find inside this one. For now, paint us another portrait.
Tell me, who? See?
The Flesh Crafter.
Time and again, the Archbishop's earned my respect. He understands the Sabbat's true purpose. I would kill and die for him.
Truly, what is that purpose?
A sword to cut the Dark Father's strings that pulls us nightly. He and I speak in perfect harmony of what must be done in these final nights.
Cool. The Father sleeping among us won't taint him with a lullaby?
If he's as fallible as you think, then know that I am not. I trust my Archbishop. If you're wise, you'll guard your doubts more closely.
Okay, paint us another portrait.
Tell me, who? See?
The Serpent Queen.
There's more than just a simple chola behind this painted glare. But I think you know that already. What do you really want to know?
What blood runs in these cold veins?
Some would say I am a daughter of Seth. But I am heretic among those corrupted members of my bloodline that swear fealty to the sleeping Egyptian blood god that birthed my clan. No, I've seen the true serpent's light.
You're an anti-tribu, like this one then.
The followers are an ally to no sect. But I know the true danger of their dark father, Seth. I know there are monsters that can and will destroy this world without a second thought. I know that the Sabbat's battle against them is righteous and true.
What is the deity to whom the queen swears fealty?
The lessons of the old gods would be lost on you. It's enough you know they are real, powerful, terrible things that dwarf even the descendants of Cain himself. I have glimpsed Shikowat with my own eyes, and he demands adoration.
Preach to the fire serpent's power.
As a girl, I never believed my grandmother's tales of the fifth son, the world's creation. It was nothing but an old woman's mad ramblings. But in the first dance of fire my pack led me through, the turquoise lord himself appeared to me in Nawali form, the fire serpent Shikowat. It was his gifts that pushed me through that night and every bit of vitae I ever shed. It's all my tithings to him.
The Sabbat would slay its own for such sacrilege to Cain's name.
Perhaps. It doesn't matter. I know what's true, and more importantly, unlike the followers of Seth, I know that the grandchildren of Cain are an affront to all creation, no matter the path your spirit walks. You're back. I'm glad. Let's abandon any resentment, any suspicion between us. Instead, help me find a place for you among this pack.
That's actually a very nice thing to say. I would like to ask her more questions.
How can I brighten your mind tonight, Cainite?
Tell us a tale of the Sword of Cain.
Living among those Camarilla licks. I'm sure there's plenty of the Sabbat you don't understand. We are not thugs, monsters, and mongrels as they would have you believe. What you'll come to know is that we are a sect of ritual and fraternity.
Ritual?
See, the rituals of the Sabbat define us, as individuals, as a pack, as a sect. The rites are as many as there are followers of the Sabbat, but some are known to all. The creation rites, which you've conveniently ignored, for now. The Palagrande, the bloodbath. All are importante, pero none so much as the Valdri.
Is it shaken or stirred, the communion of our brothers?
Some mistake it for a binding ritual, but that could not be further from the truth. We take in each other's vitae to unite the pack. As a single soul, we become more capable, more lucid than we could ever hope to achieve alone. We cement our kinship in blood, liberating ourselves from our elders. It is the ultimate brotherhood, the ultimate freedom.
Man, sounds almost appealing. Who are these brothers we mire in our madness?
It goes beyond simple brothers in arms. In the Camarilla, you lived in your own haven, fought your own battles, you struggled alone. As Sabbat, we are not so petty and self-motivated. From our communal den to our crusade against the ancients, the pack lives as one.
Okay.
See, it's modest, yes. The cheap plaster walls, flaking with decay. But it's defensible, and the downtrodden thugs provide both security and sustenance. This is home to all disciples de Shikowat.
Interesting. Alright, I think I've asked everything. Let's do Hazel's quest real fast. Ooh. Quest log. Oh, I'm all turned around.
What?
Oh, oh. Oh, God. He's still low. Oh, thank God, I didn't kill him. Thank God. I need all the immunity I can get. Alright, let's go to this law office and intimidate a lawyer. That should be fun, right? That was a close one. Almost, yeah. We're trying not to make that mistake, thank you. Alright. Where's that law office? It's over here somewhere. Right here? I think it is the plasma center. Here it is. Here you are. Hey, guy.
Sorry, no clients right now. Trying to wrap some things up. Have to come back tomorrow.
Did you hear the doorbell? Because all I hear is death knell. I'm addressing... Oh, yeah.
The hell is that supposed to mean? You threatening me? This is East LA, you moron. You think I'm not prepared to deal with some small-time punks like you?
I can hear your heart racing like a drag strip. Sit down and slow the brake. Okay, this one does not toll for thee. But another does. His name can be yours to keep if you listen.
Okay. Talk fast then, before I change my mind.
Why would the church be churned to chum?
Are you kidding me? It may not be prime real estate now, but I see something everyone else has missed. I've seen this before in East Hollywood. I've seen it in Brooklyn. This neighborhood is about to get the yuppie treatment. This shitty barrio is about to blow up. I'm gonna make a killing when I finally clear-cut that whole block.
Oh, so you're trying to gentrify it. Are you really ready to stake your entire career and reputation on some crappy old building? You need to cut and run.
You're right. I think I need to get out of this town and never come back.
Remember, absent isn't going to make anyone's heart grow fonder. Okay, well, that was easy enough. Let's go talk to Hazel. He's gonna talk my goddamn ear off, because that's what he does. He likes to hear himself talk. We're gonna bunny hop all the way there. I'm pretty sure this makes you go faster, but I'm not sure, like, completely. Okay. I'm gonna save it in case I accidentally lock myself into this path because I want to follow Victoria.
I see you've come to haunt my haven. Tell me, child, have you resolved our quest? Has the so-called developer been sent to meet his fictitious maker?
He'll never again be a bother.
Hallelujah! Truth prevails over false idols yet again, and the Church of Hazel Tome stands another night in all its glory, a beacon to the undesirables and deplorables of the world. Well done, fledgling. And did you inquire into the persistence of the matter? What drives a man so tenaciously towards his own doom?
Didn't have much to say. He had something stuck in his throat. I think it was sucking. I think it was the sucking chest wound. That's kind of a weird sentence.
Travesty. But my heart will not be set astray from our path of righteousness. For as dead men don't speak, indeed, neither can they spin a pen. And as we've seen tonight, the sword is stronger.
For a dead man, you speak quite a bit.
You've proven yourself a loyal disciple. Please, allow my adorations to ordain you into our unholy congregation. But tell me, Do you wish to truly earn a place among this pack?
Our minds are wandering elsewhere this eve. Okay, yeah, I'm not committing. I'm going back to Victoria. Okay. Jumpy, jumpy, jump all the way back to Victoria. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna join the smart one. Lot the mouth. Hello. Let me in. Whee!
You're back. I'm glad. Let's abandon any resentment, any suspicion between us. Instead, help me find a place for you among this pack.
How many more favors will buy your trust?
Do you know what my brothers would have us do with you? They've a thirst for your power, and if not for my good word, you'd be nothing more than an evening snack. I've worked hard to carve out a place for you, but apparently all you can see is the chip on your shoulder.
Apologies, the prince kept this one in a chain for far too long. Tell us what the night brings.
Generosity isn't a mood that finds me often, but tonight she's knocked on my door. I'd like you to answer her call, and indulge the night's more euphoric vices.
Your voice is a melody. What are the lyrics?
Normally, my product sells itself, but lately, well, business has fallen to the wayside. Customer loyalty can't be bought except with charity's grace.
A concession for your recession?
I won't be selling anything, no. I think some of our customers have forgotten what leads their wavering hearts. What they need is a taste to remind them.
Very, very, very satire of you. Where does this lead, this one?
Take these needles. Hand them out to the barrios desperate and depraved. Many seek guidance from the false prophet Jesus as a path to freedom from our bonds. Find those weak-willed hypocrites and show them their heart's true desire.
I feel bad for this. And what is this one's reward?
It's your face that will earn their debt. It's you they'll be begging for more. You wouldn't like a handful of lost souls at your beck and call?
Well, lost souls on call. I guess it could be worth it.
Bueno. As I said, take this to the church and herd our flock back where it belongs.
This one has, this one was never here. So, we're gonna do a very bad thing of giving drugs to recovering addicts. Feels good, bruh. Feels good. I hate these people. Good thing I'm humanity 8. Jesus Christ. I'm going to kill them all. Alright. So we gotta talk to these folks here.
What? Leave me alone.
What do you want?
Are you ill, or has it been too long since you felt the needle's thrill?
Oh, well, I mean, I've been staying clean, coming to church, trying to get things back on track. I shouldn't. Really, it's fine.
One lonely hit for one lonely man. Why not?
Sorry, man, I'm flat broke. I mean, I can get you back next week if you can spare it.
Fret not, for this one is free, for a friend like thee.
Oh, this isn't a habit or anything, but if you're offering, well, lady, you're a scholar and a saint.
Bad habits die hard, but you won't, right?
Hey, crab nipple this and
I'm
crab
trash.
nipple that. And...
I am trash. You delivered heroin to one addict, but you got enough left for one more hit, which should distribute.
You gonna buy the merch? Or just window shop all day?
My god. Benjamin and Grant have taken flight, but will you still give tit for tat?
Do I look like I'm gonna swipe your card? And forget about pesos, this ain't TJ, kid. I'm not that cheap.
Let's cut some deal with something powdery white.
Yeah. Okay. I could use a hit of the white. What do you want me to do for it?
For you, a steal of a deal. No, I'm not gonna drink her blood. Debt of interest are as good as dollars and cents.
You sure? I mean, pass it over, but thanks, I guess.
May your veins sing an orange crushed dream, darling. I'm trash. Yep, I deserve that. Okay, we're done. I'm gonna kill all these people, and then maybe I'll feel better about myself. Or maybe not. Who knows? We are back. Hello?
Have you done as I asked? Have you returned our lost cattle?
The hooks are in the water.
Excelente. La lección es una puta, you know. It spreads. As our profits soar and the blood flows, the pack will have you to thank. Take this piece of your profits now. You see, unlike your Camarilla masters, the Sabbat rewards its own.
Well, I mean, just between you and me, like, the Croy has given me quite a bit of money, so, but I'm not gonna tell you that. The rain cometh.
You wish to make an impression on the rest of the pack, see? Then it's time they meet the beast within you. They need to see him in your eyes. Are you familiar with Sabbat blood sports?
Yeah. Our mind's eye is open.
What are games among brothers but a chance for bonding? The game they play of late, an homage to some mortal video machine? How you call it? Grand Theft Auto?
Ugh. Like a pew pew pew?
Sí, pero no hay videojuego machine. The stakes are higher. The blood is warm. The mayhem. No illusion.
Without a controller, how do I play?
It's simple. Partly a race, partly a contest of brutality. In the video machine, for sport, you kill the unwashed and unwanted. Our version is no different. The goal is to kill as many streetwalkers, vagrants, and policia you can before reaching the end point.
We drink blood. Sounds almost as crazy as we are. We're in.
Bueno, go to the park around the corner. The pack will wait there for you. The first one to make it inside La Venderia with 3,000 points wins.
Start shining the trophy for us. Right, so I don't think you actually have to kill anybody. And I'm just gonna run straight to the laundromat when this happens. Ah! I'm garbage. Where are you guys? I think that's them back there in the dark.
Victoria said there'd be fresh meat tonight, but you look raw. Did she tell you how dirty those virgin little hands are gonna be by the time we're through with you?
Serpent Queen whispered a little. Tell me of our tale tonight.
It's a game. You like games, don't you?
Sure.
This is our favorite, Grand Theft Auto. No wheels tonight, but we don't need them for what we're up to.
What about a joystick? Do we get one of those?
Executing the hookers with a bat. Taking their money. Always like that. Our game is the same. Bums, hookers, they're worth 200 points. If the cops are dumb enough to show up, gun them down to 500 for gutting a pig.
How do I cash in my chips?
You wanna win? You want a piece of the glory? Gotta make it to 3,000 before getting to home base safely. Down at the laundromat.
Slaughter some prostitutes and then slide down the laundry chute. Got it.
All right, Lick. Show me your worst. Let's see if you can stomach running with us down here in the filth.
Let's see where my stomach runs off tonight. Like I said, I don't think you actually need to kill anything. So what's going to end up happening is I'm going to run straight to the laundromat. Which I think is over here. I think. Being a Sabbat is kind of scary.
Gringo, what are you doing here? Are those sirens? Did you bring the fucking policía here? Estás zafado!
But the Serpent Queen sent us here.
No. You don't get it. The cops can't be in here now. This is the pickup. The evidence here, they'll take down the whole operation.
Does the Serpent Queen have more sense than that?
How should I know? That doesn't matter. You fucked up coming here, payaso.
I think it's okay, Arturo. I could swallow a lot of drugs. Got a condom. Yeah, I'm saying that.
There's no time for that. There's evidence everywhere. No. This can't go down here. I gotta shake them. Maybe if I popped off a couple of shots down the block here, maybe I can cut these fucking puercos a slip.
Is that gut bulletproof? Because that's the only way you'll survive.
Hey, puercos! Chinga tu madre, bastardos!
Come out with your hands up!
Yikes. Is there a back way?
Thanks for taking care of things with Arturo and Joaquin. I owe you my life.
Oh, alright, so there's no way out. Okay. Just gonna obfuscate out. He's not here. Alright, well, let's run. Okay, what's happened? Did we do it? Did it work? Victoria, are you down here? Oh, cutscene.
Hazel, calm down. That seems severe for a minor grievance. She could not have known what she was doing.
Don't talk to me like some kind of damned fool. There's not a shadow of doubt in anyone's eyes. It's your careless vices that have spread this plague among my parish.
Be reasonable. We are of the same brotherhood. There's no need for accusations and curses. Our packs fight for the same army. It's never been my intention to let anyone's vices fly so far from my reins.
Is that truly what lives in your heart? How could it? You have no heart. Perhaps your actions can speak louder than whatever hollow words you can offer.
I mean, he might be right.
Bolster my flock. Spread the truth of Hazel Tomes farther and wider. Overshadow any doubt I may have of your intentions, dear, sweet Victoria.
If there's one thing I can conjure, it's a feast for my brothers. No one will starve on our turf, not so long as we stand together. You have my word.
See that it is so. I bid thee good eve, Ductus. Neonate.
What a weird way to say that. What was that about?
Never mind you him. Jodido pendejo. Él piensa que le debemos el mundo.
What worries the father of lies this night?
Any man can be unraveled by his vices. You need only know which thread to tug. These nights, I think Hazel's indiscretions are besting him. But enough of the foolish preacher. Tell me, have you mastered our game yet?
It was fun, but the Venom Prince lost the game, I think.
Claro que sí. I've heard Arturo was seen escaping the scene. Police in pursuit with only a thread of life left in him. Bueno, then he did what was necessary.
What was necessary about that?
This game was never for you. How far would Arturo go? Would he take your blame to protect the pack? What is he really willing to sacrifice, to put brother before blood?
Another pawn lays fallen, but does it place the queen any closer to checkmate?
Sí, pero now he needs our help, K-Knight. No doubt the human lawmen are still in pursuit. Go to his apartment, see what can be done to shake the heat.
All we can shake is our head at your no. With haste, these feet will move. Right. We gotta save Arturo. Let me up. Alright, where are you, buddy? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I definitely played the game though, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. No one sees anything. Honestly, can you even break the Masquerade here? I don't know. Oh, here's a bloody handprint from him. Oh gosh. Oh hey.
Mierda. Of all the vatos, your face. It cannot be the last thing I see. Gringo de la chingada.
Oh, look at you. We need to plug that hole before the whole ship stinks.
No. No hospital for this. It... A GSW.
Gunshot
Too many
wound.
questions. Can't have that. No. This is it for Arturo.
I know a guy that knows a guy. Just clench the threads of life while we dial.
Ariana. Make sure she's... Give my hermana my money. Give her... Just make sure she's taken care of, okay? Don't let her end up like this.
Don't worry, I'm fairly certain she'll never be an overweight bald man. I'll make sure of it. That's terrible! Don't close your eyes just yet. You can watch her yourself.
He's right. There's nothing to be done for him now. Except
to damn him forever to the night.
If our pack is to flourish, it's in numbers we'll find strength. Arturo is ambitious, loyal, maybe a bit past his prime. but he would be a welcome addition to this fraternity.
Why make this prince your heir?
As I said, he's loyal, but he's also no fool. He's seen things he shouldn't. He was beginning to glimpse into our world. Death was marching slowly towards him. But in this death, he can be reborn anew. Not as a man, but as the beast he was meant to become.
This night won't last forever. Do your deed.
What? What are you doing here? Victoria? ¿Dónde? Where are we going? The cops. Just... Vete. Ya estuvo para mí.
No, Arturo. You've shirked fate long enough. It's time to stop running. I won't let you rush into the 9 hells before knowing the true masters of the 5th sun.
¿Qué? What the hell are you talking about?
You'll understand soon enough. You'll know the true cost of sacrifice. What it's worth to you and to Teot.
I love her outfit.
See, grandson. Take it in. Let my power fill your veins. Give your heart to Shikoat. Become su discipio.
He's her grandson.
It is done. Soon he too will know the fire of the serpent god.
What would you have this one do next?
There's no need for idle hands, K-Knight. I have something for you. An opportunity.
Anything for our queen. Recite your request.
We, los discipios, we take pride in our trophies. Those that betray us, those that stand against us, we take something from them. Something to remind others of their short-lived fate.
Yes?
One such Contario has made a home of our domain. The Camarilla sent one of their own here to spy upon us. To this night, he's been toothless, ineficaz, no more than a buzzing fly on the wall. This pest will soon be more than an annoyance. So now he's a problem for you to crush. Make him disappear. Pernamente.
Does this fly have a name?
His name? I don't know. He dresses in rags, skulking, mugriento camarilla pendejo, polluting my walls with his false icons, stinking the air with his mangy, rabid dogs. His prying eyes have watched us from the alleys and concrete parks for too long.
Ah, yes, the grease stoner. His head is sworn to the flesh crafter.
Excelente. Then it is already in your best interest to keep your word. The Archbishop is not a thing to anger.
Have any obituary to share?
Do not underestimate this puta. He carries himself like a handsome boy, but he has a man's composure and a warrior's heart. He keeps with him his perros, his war dogs, with a taste for the vite.
Wow, she's really she's really hyping up the stoner. Point me to the puta's place.
As I said, he lurks here among us. He paints the walls in the parque across the street, or lingers in the alleys among the vagrants and mendigos.
Okay. The specter of doom shall be his only company soon.
I want his death to be a painful one. Bring back a memento, something to remind you of this victory. Show me, show your pack, that you know how to punish the pawns of the ancients.
This hound's hide will decorate our home. Oh. Arturo. Alright, so that cutscene was a little glitched. It's okay, though. Too many people around. It's alright, I'm not that low. Hey, Jesse, I got some bad news. Where'd you go? Oh, he's over there. I see his eyes. Hey, bud.
What's cracking?
The Serpent Queen has come to steal your pretty head.
Cute. Wonder what's crawled up her butt.
Maybe you're not the hottest iron in the fire. She'd strike at you anyways.
Well, I knew this night would come sooner or later. Guess it's high time I pack my shit up and skip town.
But she wants a gift. You wouldn't want us to look bad, would you?
Dude, I'm not letting you take my skull, and I don't think a tuft of hair is gonna cut it.
You said cut it.
I don't like where this is going. What are you doing with that axe? I kinda need both of my hands, dude.
There's more than one way to make a man scream, you know.
Alright. Should have read the fine print in this deal. Just make it quick.
If you love it, let it go.
Fuck! Okay, you got what you came for. Now get the fuck out of here. Fuck, that hurts.
You've been a big help. Now try making yourself real small.
Happy to oblige, asshole. I'll be watching how this all goes down. After all, gotta make sure giving you my hand was worth this pain.
Oh yeah, I just cut off his hand so I could prove I killed him. No kindness ever goes unpunished. Bye, sorry, bye, thank you, bye. Alright. It'll grow back. Maybe. Probably. Most like, hi, hey you.
Hey gringo, I bet you didn't think you were gonna see me again, eh? It's unreal. I always knew there was things that went bump in the night. I never imagined it'd be me.
Our future is never bright, but you imagine it is thus anyway. Or what has the Serpent Queen sold you?
She told me what we are. She showed me how to feed, how to make la sangre flow. She told me all about the pack, too. That we got each other's back, how important that is. But I can't shake this feeling. Like, she's still keeping me in the dark about a lot.
Sordid secrets are her specialty. Has this new truth lifted away any secrets from the past before you?
Dios mío. It was all right in front of me. All the disappearances over the years, all the grisly murders, this empty apartment, and then Victoria and her crew. No wonder they always creep me out. What still gets me, though, is my long run of shit luck. Who was pulling the strings behind that?
Have others' eyes ever started to open?
Rolling with the kings? Your life expectancy is pretty short. It's no surprise anyone that's been with the crew long enough ends up dead or locked away. I'm just lucky Victoria and I share blood. That's why I got to cheat death.
You'll live another night, or will you?
Claro que sí. What's not to like, ese? I'm gonna stay young, live forever. I got fucking superpowers. I can disappear out of plain sight, way. I'm finally getting the promotion I always wanted. Just not the one I was looking for.
All that for the low, low price of thriving off blood of the living.
I can live with that. It's not like my hands were clean before all this. Besides, Victoria's explaining it all to me. Humans, they're here for us, como animales. Last night I was just another chump, but tonight, I'm something more. I can feel it in the blood.
If the beast masters you, you'll be the only animal in sight, remember. Oh dear. I mean, I'd rather him turn into a vampire than Ariana, which is what Hazel Tomes does, is turn her into a Malkavian, which just makes me feel bad.
How did you fare against the Camarilla? Do you have his fangs to bring me?
Better yet, a fist with all 5 digits.
It makes a fine trophy. Mementos like these are what earns a killer of brothers like you a place among this honored pack. Can you see it in your packmates' eyes? They are beginning to fear you. They are nearly ready to share their blood with you and take yours in as well.
Your honor would be heavenly mantle for this one to carry.
I feel I can nearly count you among los disciples. But I must ask you for one favor more. Everything is in its place. It's time the plague-bearer Hazel and his illusions of grandeur met their end. Send word to the Mac. I have some troubling news for him.
Plague-bearer? The father whispering, is the father whispering Gehenna's lies?
It seems Padre's herd has become quite infirm. Sick with tuberculosis, hepatitis, and worse. The preacher's acolyte, Vic, he was no visionary. It's Hazel himself ticking Doomsday's clock forward with his dark disease.
Oh. Were the heroines full of disease and sickness? What's the cure for this contagion?
Mortals, Policia, hunters. All of these will come knocking at the Sabbat's door. It's a tension we cannot afford. Not while the world falls to pieces around us. And the indignity that one of our own would carry out the Dark Father's scheme? Our sacred blood demands the head of this traitor.
Vic, Bishop Vic, the plague bearer of downtown. And the Lone Sleeper's place in this play is to die, because I'm gonna fucking kill him.
El Padre is hungry, but he cannot feed from his own tainted herd, not as they grow so weak y enfermo. His thirst has overstepped its bounds. With his deranged song, he's lulled the Mac's finest assets away from their rightful place by the Shadow's side. The Mac should know of his brother's betrayal.
Oh, he stole his girls. The father came to you with hands open, and in his palm you placed this poison. We'll put this grave news to the... okay, we won't say that. The Lone Sleeper will not dance alone in your marionette. You've already have your hook so far. Okay. We will put this grave news in the Lone Sleeper's ear. That's what we'll say.
Go, vas enseguida. I've spoken with André. This war party already has the Archbishop's blessing. We'll take the battle to Hazel at his church. All of us. We'll make sure the Mac has friends at his side when we smite this apostate to the Sabbat.
See you there at the sermon.
Nope.
Let's go talk to the Mac. Oh, he might be the map. Ooh. And then we kill them all. I'm thirsty. Give me a drink. Okay. We're doing good. I'm so excited I get to kill them all. I hate them so much. Okay, the Mac. I got some news for you. You better listen up, buddy. Okay.
This is bullshit. I'm gonna give those bitches a piece of my mind and a taste of my belt when I get my hands on them.
What's waking the Lone Sleeper?
2 of my girls just up and left. Who the fuck do they think they are? We had an arrangement. Their lives are to serve me, and I'll let them know when they can leave. When they're dried up and spent.
I hate this guy so much, I want to kill him. Benevolence was a nice mask for you to wear. Wait, I'm not going to say that. It was not their own fate that swayed them.
What the fuck are you talking about? You trying to rip me off?
No. The Father of Lies has taken over their minds, and now they reside by his Temple of Lies.
Ah, so the Holy Man wants some action, too. You gotta be my delegate. There's no reason for this to end badly. We can work something out. Just go to him and tell him this can all be overlooked for a fair price.
Your father has twisted plans to spread his sickness far and grim.
What? You think this is about more than just blood or sex?
Yeah. Vic was never more than a vessel for the Father's holy sin. Or wait, can you not add 1 and 1? Vic was a 0. The Father Lies came first with his dirty scheme. Basically, Vic maybe was his child?
Fuck. And those girls are as good as dead. Total loss. What he's doing, it ain't right. All this talk of a third gen running rampant might be a tall tale, but this is full-blown Gehenna shit right here. Somebody needs to step up and do something.
Oh, we're gonna do something, alright. The Serpent Queen wages war most bold. Come to the church if you wish to see his blood flow. Alright, revenge is a dish best served cold. But Victoria and this one will serve it to you piping hot. Nah, we'll do that.
Payback is a bitch, ain't it? Vincent and I will get our shit together and head on over.
We will bathe in his blood. I gotta play the bloodthirsty Sabbat to them, right? Right? Alright. Let's kill them all now. Let's top it off. See ya! Run away. Let's see. Let's get a gun in my hands. What do I got? I have a Colt Anaconda. Remington's not too helpful. We'll use this. Okay. We're gonna kill them all, and I could not be happier. I hate these people.
So you see, faithful followers, true believers, death shall come for you, just as it comes for us all. I urge you to welcome its bittersweet embrace with a warm heart, for it shall... You treacherous viper! You two-faced temptress, you contemptuous, insolent wench!
Is this how you welcome all friends into your temple, Hazel? What's the matter? Not feeling yourself these nights? You seem a bit enfermo.
You treacherous swine! You bring famine and
is very poetic.
pestilence
I like
upon
that.
my house, but I shall bloody my hands with war and death to...
Your pride has gotten the better of you this time, Senor Doms. Blame the devil for your sins if you must, but it's not me. Not anyone in this war pack spreading your disease, your demented vision of Gehenna.
Oh, hypocrite! Curse the earth you stand upon. It's your vices that have brought this plague. It was your word that was broken to feed my hungry flock. I will strike you down with...
Please, Hazel, stop dreaming. We all saw what happened with esa basura Vic. You can blame him too, if it eases your fevered head. But your excuses won't stand. You're not that important. Your title means shit. And you won't step in on our turf any further.
Those girls are gonna cost me a pretty penny, Hazel. Somebody's gotta pay, and your credits dried up real fast in this town. I'm gonna kill him.
You... But... I... Blind, unwashed heretics. The whole lot of you. Victoria, you crooked harlot. I will dig up your heart and cast it into my hearth to heat my home. Mark my words.
I'm sorry, but there's no place in the Sabbat for a self-obsessed, plague-bearing, Gehenna-dealing traitor like you. This is street justice, bendejo.
Just in time for the party. You know, for a bunch of small-minded idiots, you Sabbat types are pretty long-winded. What do you say we let some hot air out, kid? I'm really itching to gut that bitch that cost me my hand.
Yeah.
Pinche bendejo. That gutter rat skeleton should be mounted on my wall. After I deal with this pinche loco, I'll take yours in its place.
You think I am beaten? You doubt the glory of Hazel Tomes, you fools! I waste not and want not. I am no judge of the wicked, no! All that follow me shall find salvation. Rise up, my flock.
What is this song?
Feed yourself on the flesh of the meek.
Ow, they just blasted my head off. Damn. Got him. Thanks. Oh. I think we did it. Hot damn. Hello.
Well, I guess that's that. Sabbat's gonna be limping their way out of town after the damage you've done. You did all right.
Thanks. Just a C+, huh?
What do you want? Pat on the back?
Yeah.
As long as you keep gunning for the Camarilla, you're gonna keep getting used and abused.
Oh. What is to become of this one?
Just one piece of parting advice. Don't play these games any more than you need to. Sabbat, Camarilla, even the Anarchs, they're all the fucking same. They all have an agenda, and they all want something from you. Instinct comes first.
I definitely wasn't
Trust
considering
yourself,
taking the independent route.
no one else.
This one trusts the voices in our head, but not the ones before us, right? You're okay. Doggy, want a treat? No? Okay. Well, you're a good boy.
Yup. Same to you. Peace out.
Thank you for the sub, buddy. The Mac is dead. Yes. Fuck that guy. He's dead. I hate him. Now, the question is, did I kill him or did someone else kill him? I don't know. But he is dead. There is nothing but ash. Okay, I don't need another katana. Honestly, I don't need half these stuff. Drop and drop. I must already have them. Okay. This is why picking Victoria's side is better, because you can kill the Mac, and I like that.
Be at peace, kindred. You stand amongst friends now.
The Shadow Warriors shared no friendship at Giovanni's tomb.
Indeed. The Chang brothers, my greatest agents, undone by the young soldier of LaCroix. It was obvious your path was greater than I or he had anticipated.
What of your lewd liaison with LaCroix? You make it sound like they did something naughty. Maybe they did.
We did have an arrangement, LaCroix and I. A mutually beneficial pact to drive the lesser factions from the city.
Can you imagine? Snake Charmer, why did you hold from me this serpentine secret? Oh, wait, tell me your tale. I'm gonna be nice.
LaCroix's zeal in recovering the Ankaran sarcophagus has been to the exclusion of many relationships, mine included. And I, like yourself, have been used by him in his desperate quest for power.
The jester's often the king's downfall.
LaCroix feared Alistair Grout, the Malkavian primogen, for the cursed insight of his bloodline was strong and brought him uncomfortably close to the truth about LaCroix's ambitions.
The ale of truth is downed ambitiously.
LaCroix saw an opportunity to rid himself of two problems, a hardened rebel leader and a problematic primogen, in one fell stroke. And as you can see, I was integral to his plan.
Oh! Ah! The Mistress of Mirrors shows another of her faces.
LaCroix convinced me that an alliance with the Camarilla could strengthen the position of the Quajin. And so with my help, your prince framed Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout.
Great. Was your face at the mansion of the Mad Doctor?
Yes. You were made to be the witness. For your political naivete put your word beyond reproach. No one would believe you devised such a story. LaCroix used you and once again turned a problem to his advantage.
Why did this web become unwoven?
Our dealings with LaCroix have put his integrity into question. He has become careless. His desire for the sarcophagus seems to have superseded all other concerns, including political discretion.
Walk onwards.
It is obvious to me that he wishes to obtain it, only so that he might use its power against those who would oppose him. If he betrays his own kind in these pursuits, can I trust him to honor our allegiances? Can you?
Why do you fret over my fate, mistress?
You need to understand that you are a liability, Kindred. Once LaCroix finds the right moment, you will be disposed of, just as he did with Alistair Grout, Mr. Rodriguez, your sire, and countless others.
I took for him the Ankaran box.
You are no more to him than an entry on his ledger, a sum of that which can be bled from you.
I shall find the Ankaran key and the jester and no, I'm not gonna do it. Your envy of the jester's prize is green and garish.
Hear these words, Kindred. The sarcophagus is sealed against the ages. Only the proper key will break this seal. That key now lies safely in Quajin hands. Your prince's prize cannot be had without it.
I feel the weight of truth in your words, mistress.
I hope you recognize my sincerity, Kindred. I would like to see you reach your destination before your path is cut short. I hope when next we meet, it is again as friends.
I am no longer here. And neither are you. Okay, so I think we're gonna call it a day. We've been streaming double what I usually stream, and I am very hungry. I have not eaten a thing today. So I'm going to stop and eat, but first I'm gonna go back to downtown before we stop. But we did get quite a bit done, and I think I might be able to finish the game tomorrow.